So we move into chapter 30, Thieves. And Volk kind of goes back to the party, gets himself, gotta straighten everything else out because she's starting to tear clothes apart and make it look like things that got hot and heavy. And before rumors start floating around, at least he fixes himself, makes himself presentable. He goes over to the food where everything's laid out, and Zax is just sitting there, just shoveling food down. He's trying to eat all the food that's available at the gala. And honestly, I think he would have surpassed hobbits eating. I think he would have given Goku a run for his money.
Shoveling it in.
Yeah. Nom. He offers to give Volk some tips on keeping his love life low key.
Because he and Ilya keep it classy.
Zaxxas notices that Zelfrey has prefers lords over the lady. Zaxxas makes a chop that Zelfrey probably likes the bookish one. Volk's just like, redheads actually. And then I can only imagine the look on Zaxxas' face when it clicks.
I'm a male redhead.
And then he's probably like, oh shit, that's why he wouldn't train me earlier.
That's going to go to his head.
Volk kind of ventures out to outside of the gala. He kind of wants to get some fresh air. And he realizes at this point that he's actually got 3 shadows. He's got his own shadow, he's got Luther, and now he's got Fane following him. And I wonder, with Fane watching this whole shindig with Karna, and her practically like throwing herself at Volk, what Fane was thinking, like this dude really not going to do that. Like, good for him.
Good for him. Fane better have some popcorn or something. He's getting all the good.
So, do we have any conversation about how the birds and the bees work? Or he's probably thinking, man, I don't think Volk swings for that team now.
No.
Probably not sure about that.
A lot of questions, at least.
So Volk finds Zelfrey, and he starts to make some small talk with him, and Zelfrey's like, just shut up. Stop getting into my personal affair. Traces makes a joke about how husky a Hydra Arcanist voice sounds, and that they could pull a sleigh with how husky their voice is.
And I love that Traces is just a little matchmaker. Off on the side, I'm like, you should go for him. She is having a great time with this.
Like, I'm going to do as much as I can to help him out.
Yes. And the other funny thing that comes up is Volk tries to tell Zelfrey what happened, and Zelfrey's like, oh, I know it already. I read it from your thoughts, which means Zelfrey got every detail.
I'm surprised Zelfrey didn't go blush by that.
It's a lot to hold on to.
Right, like, or at least like say something. Like, I don't know if I could hear that in your thoughts, and then just walk away with it from that.
He's got a great poker face.
Right. So then all of a sudden, and I'm going to probably butcher the crap out of this name, Vercingetorix. And Shammy does a really good job of saying this name versus what I said. But Vercingetorix activates the Nullstone, which is the sovereign dragon of the queen. We find out that there was a thief, and all Arcanists are going to be held while that they ensure that they catch all of the thieves that were in. Volk was kind of like, we know it was Karna. She told us she was there to steal something and blame it on him. So Volk just asks that, can't he find her by, his magic as a mimic? And this is where Zelfrey explains that doppelgangers can actually hide their magic even from mimics. We find out that Adelgis is getting even worse with no sign or hint on how to cure him. This is that distraught feeling of just, you can't do enough, that Adelgis is fighting, and unfortunately nobody can do anything. Zaxxas is trying to heal him. Gilly's trying to heal him, but nothing seems to be working. So through the crowd, Volk does spot Addie, and Addie comes up and asks if Volk could believe that there was a thief in the castle. Now, I feel like this is where Volk could have made some huge points by being like, yeah, you for stealing my heart.
He had an opportunity and he missed it.
Like, perfect opportunity. I went home that night and was like, dang it.
That's what she was looking for.
Well, she does say that she was searching for Volk the entire evening. So, I mean, Volk, you got to be hella smooth now. They're leaving together. They're going to take a trolley together. He compliments her dress. Like, he's hitting all the points here.
He's learning.
Even though he brought a girl from the Moonlight District that was trying to steal something and pin it on him, happened. But, it is what it is. She does mention that he doesn't compliment anyone else so often as he does compliment her. First, Volk was like, well, everybody compliments you. Like, that's just you. She's like, but you don't compliment very many people like you compliment me. So I think that's Addie's way of throwing some lifelines out to, come on, catch my hint, dang it. The last remark we get from their interaction is that Addie thinks that Volk can totally beat Zaxxas and wants to see him win the whole tourney.
A lot of confidence.
Like,
something's brewing.
Oh, dang. Like, Volk, why didn't you ask Addie to the gala? Come on, man. And this is where we leave off on chapter 30 of this book. And I want to thank everybody for listening. And just want to remind everybody that we post our new episode every Wednesday morning around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, 10 Central. And for those that are out on the Pacific Ocean, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are podcasting on all platforms that podcasts are played on. We're also on YouTube for video, and we want to make sure we give our thanks to our editor, Dan Mackison, for including pictures and links to everything. And if you want to reach out to us on Google, we are at frithguildpod@gmail.com, or Facebook or other social medias at Frithguild Podcast. Pretty much, we own the market on at Frithguild Podcast. So if you look us up like that, you'll find us somewhere. We want to thank the Frith Chronicles wiki as well as a great resource. And again, link to everything is down below in the description section. And with that, we are ending this week's chapter, and we will look forward to hearing from you next time. Scott, you got anything else?
No, looking forward to it.
All right. I think we're getting close to the tourney.
Close. I thought it was earlier, but I was a bit anxious for it.
All right. We'll see you next time.